card today for today, November 18th, is passion and health. So, let's get into this. But first, some things I wrote down are Passionate by Kaylani, 444 Angel Number, the Sandlot movie, the 1993 version, Four of Wands, and Dedication by Nipsey Hussle. And I also saw 222 on the clock before I started this reading. So, let's get into this. So with these two cards coming out together, I feel like what you're going to do, something that you're really interested in, is really going to help you all around. I feel like, the card says exercise, diet, sleep, mental relaxation. So I feel like what you do currently, or something that you were doing like for your job, and I'm hearing like dead end job, so it wasn't meant to be forever. I feel like something that lights you up is really meant to help you all around, like maybe it could help you level up where you live, your car, really put some money in your pocket, I feel like maybe it's something that was stopping you, was you thinking that it wasn't going to help, like it wasn't going to really bring in money, but from what I'm seeing, your spirit team is really saying that's not the case. So yeah, okay, so we have one at the bottom here, and this one here, it says give up the previous plan and risk taking. So like I was saying, it's really important for you to just know that you need to go after this, you need to do this, and you're the only person that's in your way. So you have to, like the card says, give up the previous plan. It says release old patterns, embrace change, clear the way for renewal. So it's really just time to have a different life. And the only way you can do that is to do something different. The definition of insanity is to do the same thing every time, expecting something different. So this is the part where courage comes in. Like, you really have to go after this and not give up the second that things get hard. That's life, So it's really time. This risk-taking card says glory favors the brave. So I just feel like it's really important for you to go after your dreams here, because things are really going to turn out great here. We have this terrific card. It says fantastic results. So what do you have to lose, Okay, we have this show card. So I do feel like you're meant to be in the spotlight. So really, I think that could be something that's scaring you here. So really just be open to, being seen. So the last thing I was going to say about this card is I feel like your spirit team is really wanting you to be seen at a larger scale, because you're going to help people on a big platform, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's like you're the chosen one, so you just have to like get ready for big stage. I'm hearing like, what does it say, lights, camera, action? So yeah, some of you might be on some type of stage soon, and yeah, you just have to get ready here, because people need to hear what you have to say, or see your creation. So this could be like, in the millions, like it could be like 1 million impressions, like on social media or something. But yeah, I just feel like you're meant to be seen on a larger scale, so you need to get ready, because yeah, people need you, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this bell card came out a few times, so this one is very important. It's like a wake-up call, like an alarm. So I feel like this is, it's like now or never type of thing. So you need to get up, get ready, and know that it's time, okay? I just feel like you've been holding yourself back long enough. So it's time to just say, okay, Spirit, I'm ready. I can do this. I know that this is the right path for me. Speaking of that, we have this card follow, and it says follow instructions, instigation, faith. So you gotta walk out on faith on this one. You're not gonna see what's gonna happen. You might feel like something's gonna happen, but you need to really trust that your spirit team got you. You know what I'm saying? So we also have this card surprise. So you're not gonna see this coming, but they need to see you putting the work in. Okay, so it's like an even exchange here, so you have to do your part first. So just get ready for that. We have this guard card, so I feel like this is your spirit team. They are protecting you every step of the way, and I feel like once you really step out and do what you're gonna do, it's like almost guaranteed that you're going to be a success. Like, things are really going to come together here. So yeah, We also have delivery. So, yeah, things are definitely coming in. Your ships are coming in. Your relationships, your money, your overall success and happiness, those things are coming in. Okay, so it's just really important for you to do your part here. We have the speeding card, so it's coming in quicker than you think. So, this is the part where you express gratitude. And look at those pink flowers. I was just talking about them yesterday. Okay, so another thing about this gratitude card is that your spirit team really wants their props. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like some of us are really focused on what's coming next, but you haven't even, like, really just sat down and realized how much you've gotten through already. You know, so in your prayers tonight, right now, whatever, whenever, you need to add how grateful you are for how far you've gotten already, because that's a big thing too. Like, it's really important to show your gratitude and show that you're grateful for what you already have and how far you've already gotten, because you know your spirit team really appreciates that, and it's like they kind of need that to keep going. So I feel like that's important, and it's just all about that even exchange, like I was saying before. But yeah, your spirit team just really needs to hear that, really needs to know that. I feel like they probably do, but maybe you do. Maybe you're the one that needs to know. But yeah. So just know that things are changing here. Butterflies are definitely significant here, because we also have it on this disappear card. So this card is just all about kind of what I was saying about giving up the previous plan, like that needs to disappear, or it's just about the changes that are happening in your life will change as you know it, and these are good changes. So I feel like things or people, situations that have left your life so far, they left for a reason. So better things are coming to replace it. So this is where peace comes in. So your spirit team is coming in to bring order and to help align, things that need to be aligned. Because this card says align, openness, harmonize, collaboration. Maybe this could be someone wanting to work with you, or it could just really be about you and your spirit team working together to make this happen. So yeah, I was doing this, and if you don't know, it's kind of like the sign for more. So I don't know. Maybe that could be significant. But we also have this fire, and this kind of makes me think about the Four of Wands, kind of like I wrote down. So it also says celebration here. Fire signs could be significant. It doesn't have to, but I was also thinking about Capricorn and Pisces, so that could also be significant. But yeah, I just feel like this is the part in your life where things get easier, where you finally get the things that you. So like I was saying, you're finally getting the things that you've been wanting. So this could be family, love, this could be career, but look at this family card, and it says roots. Didn't I just talk about yesterday how you're putting down roots? So some of you are really having a family, the family that you've always wanted. That give up the previous plan could be the plan where you thought you're going to be single for the rest of your life, or you're going to be miserable with someone else for the rest of your life. That's not happening, okay? You're going to experience the true love and just like respect, just I don't know, like just a love that makes you happy, that brings you peace, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, heavy on the peace here. But yeah, I also have this eternity card, and this was at the bottom when I shuffled, so this is definitely significant. And yeah, I just feel like maybe this is just about you having these things for a long time. Like, you've already suffered enough. That's what I was gonna say. So you've been through it all already. This is your time to really be at peace. And I'm thinking about, like, when someone works for 30 something years and they decide to retire, this is your retirement. You know what I'm saying? So that could be significant. But yeah, back to the gratitude thing. We have this card process, so just trust the process and know that every part of your journey is something to really enjoy. It's not always rainbows and butterflies, but you gotta enjoy it, because this is your life and this is what your spirit team brought to you. So this is part of the process. So yeah. We also have this purify card. So maybe your spirit team could be saying to like literally clean up your house, but I feel like I'm also hearing like clean house. So that saying could be significant. Just about cleaning up all the bad stuff, throwing it out and just starting off fresh and new. Hearing that fresh sheet smell, it's like a fragrance. So yeah, that could be significant. We also have this koi card and it says perseverance, good fortune, yin and yang, ambition. I've been talking about that yin and yang too. So yeah, I just feel like you're gonna have the yin to your yang, or vice versa. But I just feel like this is just about it all coming together, all balancing out as it should. Your spirit team is going to fulfill their promise to you. So this promise is going to be, about your manifestations coming in, basically. And doesn't this look like the same dog? That's really kind of interesting and definitely significant here. So just know that your spirit team is loyal to you. I know you might have felt differently because of things going on in your life, but trust that things are changing in your favor. So yay. We also have letters. So there's going to be like an email, text, something is coming your way. Someone is reaching out to you with an opportunity. This could be a love offer. This could be a job offer, a business opportunity, moving opportunity. I don't know, but it's going to be something that you actually want. We also have this book card at the bottom, and I saw it's interesting because it's with another deck that book card came out. So books could be significant. There could be a message there in a book that you're reading, you want to read something. So just pick up a book, okay? We also have this card empty, so it's clear and it says purified just like the other one. So I just feel like this is about all, like I was saying, it's really just confirming what I was saying about all the bad stuff being cleared out and, the good stuff coming in. So it could be like that Noah's Ark type of thing. That could be significant here. But yeah, just know that, like I said, your ships are coming in and you've worked hard, you deserve this. So just enjoy it. But yeah, celebrate yourself and have a good day. Thank you guys so much. All right, bye.